What's up, guys? It's me, your girl Free Spiritist. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing fabulous, because I'm doing great, y'all. I'm back again, y'all, with another mukbang for you guys. Today's mukbang, we're having some fufu, Garri Fufu. This is Garri Fufu, and we're having some okra soup. Y'all, this okra soup, I don't know if you guys have ever been in a situation whereby, like, you just kind of was craving something, and then you just used whatever you had and just made that happen. That's exactly what this soup is, y'all. I have all kinds of different types of ingredients culminating into this amazing okra soup. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready to chop because the food is getting cold. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a pan, and then we're gonna bless the food, and then we're gonna get to chopping. So let's get it, y'all. All right, let's bless this food. Creator, bless the food and bless the hands that made it. Let's eat, y'all. Short and sweet. What's up, y'all? It is a new week. I am super psyched up. Fresh week. New things will happen. Productivity, progress, success, right? I'm a little parched. So we're gonna get to chopping this fufu, but first of all, let me give the shout outs from the last mukbang video. As you guys know, first 5 commenters on this mukbang video will be shouted out on the next mukbang video. So let me go ahead and grab those shout outs, and then we can get to chopping, y'all. All right, where'd I put them? Okay, first shout outs. Faniel Egadru 8501, LBT Electric Dino Online, MRTV 49, Cooking with Judy Caldwell 6376. Thank you guys so much for your comments on my last mukbang video. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. And like I said, for the next 5 commenters on this mukbang video, you guys will get shouted out on my next mukbang video. All right, I'm ready to chop. My hands are washed. Y'all know hands is fufu. Slap it, slap it, slap it, slap it. I'm going to go ahead and dump the soup. All right, and then I'm going to tell you guys what I put in the soup. Okay, and this is like really thick. Oh, look at that. Like super thick okra and ogbono soup. So like I said, this soup was, you know, like craving. I just wanted to have some soup, y'all, because it's been a minute. And y'all, I don't know if you guys follow me. I love fufu, but fufu is not my go-to. Like, I eat fufu maybe once or twice a month. And this one, I really wanted it. So like, I just kind of made it out of what I had. And so it has a bunch of different ingredients in it from what was in the house. It's a lot of seafood leaning. Ooh. And I have 2 types of vegetables in here. Okay, y'all, there's the first bite. Go ahead and take that one. All right. That piece had some dry fish. So usually I like to eat I like to use pounded yam fufu for my fufu. But today I wanted something like pretty easy and stuff, you know, so I did the Garri Fufu, y'all. Hang on, y'all. All right, guys, I had to pick up a call, y'all, because Frankie was calling me for something, so I had to answer the phone, y'all. So excuse me. But anywho, so I just made the soup out of whatever was in my freezer. I had some dry fish, some goat meat, some tripe. I had both okra and ogbono. So I had a little bit of each one. So I just combined the 2 because they're both like viscous. So it came out really good. And then I had like some tripe, a little bit of shrimp, and some turkey tails, y'all. So this soup has a lot of orishirishi, which makes it extra tasty. I think I made the garri a bit too soft. Ooh. It's hot, y'all. Y'all see the steam? See? I don't know if you guys can see it. Ooh, you see the steam? And that's the smoked turkey tail. So, you know why? I made the garri because it was easier. Yeah, because the fufu takes a little more time. I mean the pounded yam. So I just did the garri with hot water. And garri is basically made from cassava or yuca, which is soaked, skinned, fermented, and then ground up, and then boiled, pounded, and then no, that's like that part, like, is the pounded part would be like if you were gonna do like apple, which is another form of cassava. But after this is ground, and then they kind of like squeeze all the, what is it, because there's like a certain toxic fluid that comes from cassava. I think it's arsenic.
It's actually cyanide, guys, not arsenic, cyanide.
No. You have to squeeze all the liquid out of the cassava, and that takes like days, maybe, for all that liquid to come out after it's been ground. And then once it's all out and it's dried out, it turns into like a brick, a hard brick of like a flour. Then that flour is processed and then roasted, and that's what's known as garri. And this garri, it kind of looks like it has like the when it's dry and, you know, after it's been roasted, it kind of looks like grits. Like, you know, grits before you cook it. And then it's easy. You can have it cold, with cold water, and like with milk and like peanuts as like a breakfast cereal or a snack. Or you pour hot water in it and turn it into a fufu and eat it with soup. So it's very, it's a superfood, and it's very easy to make and eat, you know? So yeah, I really enjoy eating garri when I'm like wanting to quickly have some fufu, you know? And not like spend a lot of time making it. So for those of you guys who have eaten, because I know a lot of y'all have tried African soup, because I've seen it all online, people eating different types of soup from West Africa with different kinds of fufu. Have any of you guys tried it with garri? So, comment down below. A lot of people in Nigeria, because in Nigeria there's like different types of ways you can make fufu. You can make it from yam, like I said, pounded yam, the white African yam. There's semovita or semolina. There's the apple, which is the main fufu, which is made out of cassava. And then there's this garri, which is also known as eba. Yeah. Out of all the fufus, this is the easiest one to make. A child can make it. You just need hot water. And just pour the garri in the hot water and it rises up. And then you just mix it and make it into a dough. And if you don't have soup, like I said, you can eat it as a cereal with cold water. So it's a very accessible form of nutrition that's cheap in Nigeria. It's also cheaper than all the other fufu ingredients. So it's easily accessed. But now, the way things are in Nigeria, it's hard to get that at a cheap rate from what I'm understanding. Ooh. We shall see, y'all, because we are going. I can't wait to take you guys around Nigeria. Nigeria is my home away from home. Ooh. So y'all, I'm about to round up this amazing soup and fufu. It's so funny because when I was in Nigeria, growing up, I told you guys, I also grew up in Nigeria. I grew up with my mom's siblings, so one of my mom's siblings used to love, or rather, she made the fufu like it was a meal 3 times a day. And it really is in a lot of homes. Usually when it's that situation where fufu is like the staple, you know, and you eat it up to 3 times a day, usually, oh, excuse me, the soup will change, you know. It'll be like a different soup for breakfast versus the one that you may end up having for lunch, you know. Some dry fish. But my aunt, bless her heart, and I love her to pieces. I loved her so much. She used to make like any soup that she would make, because she had a very big family. She would make a lot of it, and it had to be eaten in its entirety. And usually soups are made to be eaten this same day it was made, and then the next day, and that's it. So we literally in her house would eat soup 3 times a day, and you know, whatever's left over would keep being recycled. Especially with the fufu. It'd be saved and then you'd make a fresh one the next day to go with the soup or whatever was left over. So because of that, I started to have like this apprehension towards soup. And so it became my least favorite meal when I was in Nigeria. Soup. I wouldn't come. If I was invited, I'd be like, no, I'm full, you know. Unless they were eating something else other than soup. Because of that experience. But yeah. So I usually eat soup maybe once. Maybe twice a month. And honestly, I think I would eat soup more often if I wasn't cooking it. Because even if you cook different types of soup, usually your ingredients are pretty much the same across the board. And then you can just add or tweak whatever one based on the soup, you know? But the spices that you use, pretty much the same. So, oh, excuse me. It's hard to taste the same thing over and over again. It kind of gets, lack of a better word, mundane. So it's nice to taste somebody else's food. I could eat more fufu if I could eat somebody else's. You know what I mean? I think I did good. What do y'all think? Comment down below. It's been a minute since I've eaten fufu. This is my last one. Just for, there. Ooh, gooey, huh? The gooey soups are my favorite. The gooey and the vegetable soups. I know a lot of people are always like, ooh, egusi, egusi. I think I ate when I was in Germany. Y'all remember I said I lived in Germany for like a year. When I was in Germany, most of the time I would be cooking either egusi soup or okra. And so I think I ate egusi soup one too many times and just... So I'm not a huge egusi person. My Frankie, he loves it. My husband, that's his go-to soup. Mine is okra and Ogbono. This is my go-to soup. And also all the vegetable soups. Afang, eforiro. I love those. So guys, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and devouring this fufu with the Okra Ogbono Soup. I hope you guys have an amazing, blessed week beginning. Progress to whatever projects you're working on. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome to the tribe. Thank you for hanging out to this point. And since you're still here at this point, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, no cost to you. And also hit the post notification bell next to the subscribe button so that whenever I post a video, you'll be notified. Or when we post a video, because there's absolutely a we, you'll be notified. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I had so much fun. This meal was totally enjoyable. As you guys can see, I pretty much like finished everything. Y'all stay safe out in these streets. Love yourselves, love one another. And I'm going to see you guys on the next video. Bye, y'all, with my fufu hands. Bye, y'all.